Hello, class. Welcome to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. In this episode, we are going to be discussing on manager Xavi's pre-match press conference ahead of the Sevilla clash tomorrow in March the 20 in La Liga. Of course, we are going to be discussing on everything he had to say. Xavi talked about Busquets, Torre, Dembele, Fati, Balde, Frenkie de Jong ahead of Barca vs Sevilla. Then secondly, we are going to be talking about Alejandro Balde, as it has been reported that the Barcelona youngster is not training ahead of the Sevilla encounter due to fever. We wish him all the best and we wish that he can recover soon before that clash. So guys, before we get right into the full story, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barcelona will go head-to-head against Sevilla on Sunday night as they look to strengthen their grip at the top of La Liga table. The Blaugrana are currently sitting comfortably in pole position with a 5-point advantage over arch rivals Real Madrid at the halfway mark in the campaign. Having been crowned the winter champions, Barca will be aiming to build on their strong run of form and continue their march towards lifting their first league title since 2018-19 season. Ahead of the contest against Sevilla, manager Xavi Hernandez appeared in front of the media and spoke about several topics, including their next opposition, the renewal of Sergio Busquets and Pablo Torre's situation. On Sevilla, Xavi said, "We have a tough opponent despite their ranking. Sampaoli has brought back a strong and competitive Sevilla. They work very well defensively and do some very good things in high pressing. They will be a strong and tough opponent who can make things difficult for us. They are a team that has players with a lot of experience. Tomorrow will be another test and we have to pass it with the 3 points." On playing with 4 midfielders, Xavi said, "I think we are comfortable with any system. We have played great games with 2 wingers. We do the same as last year, but we are more mature and with more variations. The 4 midfielders who play are the ones who lose fewer balls and, of course, there are fewer transitions." On Sergio Busquets' contract, Xavi said, "In the end, we all work together and the decision is his. We are waiting to see what he decides. He is a very important person inside and outside. He is a captain, he is part of everything and he has earned the right to decide his future. If he can continue, I will be delighted." On Pablo Torre playing for Barca Athletic, Xavi said, "At his age, he can't go 3 weekends without playing and it's good that he plays. That's why I let him know when we signed him. He will play with the reserve team and of course enjoy and compete. That rhythm will make him ready if we need him." On the team run of form, Xavi said, "I remember the best period in Barca's history when I was involved and we didn't always play excellently and we had brilliant games. In football, there are always times when you are better and times when you are not so good. We are in a good moment, 5 points clear of Madrid. Young people are taking the initiative. We have just won a title, but we need to keep going." On managing the euphoria around the team, Xavi said, talking to the players, telling them what we haven't achieved much, that we won the Super Cup, which was important, but that is, this is about winning the league, the Europa League, the Cup. This is Barca. We have managed to become a family within the dressing room. There is a very good atmosphere, one of the best in my career. We are working well and we are on the right track. But we must not let our guard down. On Ousmane Dembele's absence, Xavi said, "Dembele is the best one-on-one player in the squad. Without him, we lose that quality that generates a lot of chances, but Rafinha, Ferran and So can also do it. We lose in one-on-one, but we gain, in other things." On Gabriel's harsh tackle on Vinicius Jr., Vinicius, Ousmane, Neymar are, of course, players who create a lot of unbalance in the attack. They make the opposition more aggressive. It's normal for the opposition defensive line to keep an eye on them. From here, the referees and the committee have to do their job. On the benefits of the 4-man midfield, it benefits the whole team because we lose fewer balls and avoid more transitions from the opponent. We are more together. If we are like this, the pressure is immediate. It benefits the whole team. On Frenkie de Jong, he said, I have always said that he has a huge potential to do whatever he wants in midfield. He has quality, he is quick and strong, he is one of the best midfielders in the world, he is a player I have always liked. He is one of the players who has played the most since I arrived. On Alejandro Balde's condition after he missed training, he said, I've been told today by the doctors that he will be fine and available. We will decide tomorrow. On Chelsea's spending in January window, he said, if they have done it, it's because they can. I don't know what the law in the Premier League, but we are focused on what we have to do. On whether Barcelona are the favorites to win the title, Xavi said, we are not favorites. We are competing against the reigning La Liga and Champions League winners. Madrid will fight for the league until the penultimate or last match day. I will see them as very strong, even though they have 5 points less than us. On Ansu Fati, Xavi said, things will work out for him. We have to be patient. He is a spectacular asset for the club. We trust him a lot. He is working very well. He has a tremendous mentality in training, but we need to be patient. He is 20 years old and needs time. Like everyone else, this is not the time to talk about sales. On the team atmosphere, he said, it was good for us to win the Super Cup. A lot of the young players in the squad hadn't won a title yet. We have freed ourselves up a bit. Now we have to continue with this demand. We can compete for more titles. On the pressure of being the league leaders, he said, we have pressure in every game, every week is key. Tomorrow, next Sunday, then the Europa League at the Cup semi-finals. We are Barca, so the pressure is welcome. It's better to fight for titles than for survival. On Balde's development, Xavi said, we have been surprised by his rapid evolution and that at 19 years of age, he is at such high level, at the level of Barca fullback, making a difference, assisting and being important in defense. We have worked on him, a lot of things defensively, which is perhaps what he has least good at, and that where he suffered the most. I'm very happy for him. He deserves it. On Rafinha, he said, whenever he plays, he always generates things. He's a player who, whether he plays better or worse, it's always important. For me, he is a guarantee. I have a lot of confidence in him. I told him a fortnight ago that he was a bit down emotionally. The goal against Betis will do him a lot of good. Then on whether the team is less reliant on Lewandowski now, he said, it's important that when Robert was suspended, the team was able to win the games. It's important to provide goals from the second line, from the wingers. On how things have gone since his arrival, Xavi said, we have to take into account where we were last year and where we are now. We were in a lot of difficulties, we weren't winning titles and our confidence was low. We are full of hope. People go to the stadium excited, we fill the stadium. It is spectacular. There are criticisms, but people are excited, and that's what I'll take with me. On the solid defense, he said, we are doing a great job defensively. Their second form is exceptional. We are in a good moment. On Jules Koundé's position, he said, the normal thing is that he plays as a centre-back, which is his natural position, but he's adapting very well at right back. He gives us a lot of things, and he's very good in terms of link-up play. He's an alternative that we have when we don't have a natural right back. On why Barca considered more goals in Champions League, he said, there is no explanation, perhaps the lack of concentration, and also in the Champions League, we were affected by the lack of important centre-backs, although that's no excuse. On the team's improvement, he said, we play much better football, we understood better situations of third man or free man. We are no longer passing for sake of passing, but there is an intention, among other things. The growth is exceptional. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye for now.